I'm with my man, Christ the Redeemer. This is the only angle I can get because otherwise, all of this. Oh. We have to go on Sugarloaf Mountain up there.
I would just like to say a toast to all of us. So raise your glass.
Hey everyone, my name is Catherine and welcome to my channel. Today is a very exciting video and I don't think I've mentioned this on my channel yet, but I am on an EF Ultimate Break trip. I'm doing their ambassador trip to Brazil and Argentina, and it is a 2-week trip. The lighting's a little bit weird right now because it is nighttime and I feel like the bathroom lighting is the best and the brightest, so that's why I'm here. But it is day 1 or 2. I feel like when you do EF trips, the first full day is pretty much a travel day, and then the second day you're kind of like getting settled in, maybe taking a nap, seeing the city, getting your whereabouts, and having a welcome dinner. So I guess technically today's the end of day 2 because it is July 18th and this trip started July 17th and it goes to the 30th. So right now I'm in Rio de Janeiro in Brazil. I feel like I hadn't been to South America. It was like the last continent out of the continents that weren't Antarctica that I needed to hit. In the last few years, I've been really going at it and hitting a lot of countries in South America. And Brazil is one that I hadn't hit. Normally that's the first one people go to. So I knew when I saw this trip, I had to go on it. I actually went to Argentina earlier this year. I only went to Buenos Aires with the EF Ultimate Break Patagonia trip, so you can always check those out. But that is where I'll be ending this trip. So I have Rio de Janeiro, and then we're going somewhere, I don't want to pronounce it incorrectly, so I'll probably just add a map here, but it's on the coast, so I think that's going to be more beach vibes, although we're like 2 minutes from the beach. People were going to the beach today. I was too tired. I came here, I napped. I wanted to start this video earlier, but I was so exhausted, and I was like, let's, you know, take it a step at a time. And I'm feeling better now, but it is like 10-11 p.m. so I'm going to be going to bed soon. But anyway, so we're gonna have a few days here, like 3 or so nights, and tonight is night 1 here, and then we're going to be in the seaside, kind of oceanside city more so. Then we're going to Iguazu Falls, which I'm really excited. And Iguazu Falls sits in between Brazil, Argentina, and Paraguay, and I think from there we're going to also like go into Paraguay because there's a bridge and you can just easily with like your passport go into Paraguay, and then I can knock off another country and then we'll go to Argentina. But anyway, I'm here and I'm sharing a room with someone. I'm doing just the classic like what you book without any extra like add-ons or requests type of a room. I've already settled some of my stuff and so is my roommate. We took naps, so it doesn't look pristine, but I wanted to show you all where we're staying. Also, looking at where we're staying at, there's a little like, you know, the toiletries that hotels give. It's called Auton Palace. The location's pretty good. There's a lot of places around here. We also just had our welcome dinner, which was good. We got included tapas. You could choose between beef or vegan, and I added a few clips so I can add those actually in now. We're approaching the welcome dinner.
Of an amazing tour that we're about to have through the beautiful country of Brazil, Argentina, and potentially Uruguay and Paraguay. I would just like to say a toast to all of us. So raise your glass and shake your ass.
Okay, we got the short rib tapas. Looks good. Cheers for dessert. All right, welcome back. So I got a little bit of clips there, starting to also meet people and befriend people. I knew a couple of people from previous trips. Most people, like 90%, I didn't know. So it's always like also like you're tired, you're trying to meet people and all of that. But anyway, I'm going on a tangent and I want to show you the hotel room. So let's get into it. So I will say this hotel is nothing special. It's kind of one of those bare bones kind of a hotel room. I feel like with EF trips you can get kind of a variety. Sometimes this isn't a plus, this is an essential trip. So I feel like you can kind of tell with this trip it's not one of the nicer rooms I've stayed in with EF, but it's fine. So you can see here's a closet, safe back there, the door, and then immediately you see the bathroom, and this is what it looks like. It's a bit small, but it's fine. I think my biggest thing is with having a roommate, there's not too much counter space. So I have a bunch of my stuff here, and she has her stuff there. And then this is the shower kind of situation. And then there's this window that kind of goes to like this weird, like secluded corner alley situation. We're on the 8th floor, so no one's seeing me, but kind of interesting. And then yeah, trying to just kind of get a good overview. And then here's the room. The lighting's a bit more yellow orangey here. Try to kind of step out, so it looks a little messy, so I'm sorry, but really it's 2 twin beds. This is my bed, so I'll kind of focus on that. You got a little desk, fridge, TV, some floor space for suitcases. And then there is this bed here. So looking ahead for tomorrow, tomorrow's gonna be the first like real day I'm counting, because again, first day we're flying. My flight was at like 10:53 from Seattle, and then I flew to Houston, which was about 4.5 hours. I had a 2.5 hour layover in Houston, and then my flight was around 8 p.m. Houston time, which is 2 hours ahead of Seattle, but we were delayed an hour and a half because the entertainment systems weren't working on the flight, and they said we can like try to get comped for that. So if I even remember by the end of this trip, because I don't know if I want to deal with that during this trip. Luckily I downloaded a lot of stuff on my like iPad and stuff, so it wasn't too bad. But then I had that flight from Houston to Rio, which was about 10 hours. So I landed here at 8 a.m. with the time change again. So yeah, the first full day was all travel. Today I got here at 8. By the time I got to the hotel room, met people, my room wasn't ready until like 2. So after we dropped off stuff, we got lunch, we kind of walked around a little bit, and then we got here at 2, and then I showered and everything. And from like 3 to 6, maybe 6:30, no, I'd say more like 6, I took a nap because I was exhausted, and that felt really nice. These beds are on the firmer side, but you know, I was so tired that I still fell asleep pretty quickly, which was great. Dinner, we met at 7. There's usually some kind of like an orientation before the welcome dinner on these EF trips, so we did an orientation, kind of, you know, got the lowdown, met everyone, and then we had dinner from 7:30ish until like 10 or something, and then I just went and got some waters at the grocery store. And yeah, so that's the update. And then tomorrow we're meeting at 8 a.m. so I'm gonna go to bed soon and try to also have breakfast before 8 a.m. and we're just doing like the Rio tour. So this video is going to include that tour, maybe the following day as well, depending on how much footage I get. But I'm really excited. My big thing is I want to see Christ the Redeemer, because that's just like the symbol of Rio, and I haven't seen that yet. It's not like, I didn't know if it was going to be like an obvious thing you see from any point in the city, but I haven't seen it personally yet. So tomorrow I'm assuming we're going to see it and just, yeah, have a tour of the city. I think there's a train involved at some point. So anyway, I'll take you along the ride tomorrow, probably at some point after breakfast. So I'll see you then. Good night. Hey everyone, it is now the next morning and I have 15 minutes pretty much until we have to meet up. So I'm running late as per usual, but it is my first night and also I had a big time change, so I'm trying to get used to it. But anyway, I'm gonna head to breakfast and get to see the city of Rio.
And he named it as the pinnacle of temptation at the first moment. Does anyone know what the pinnacle of temptation is?
To board this train to go all the way up.
A la derecha, todos pueden admirar un hermoso paisaje de Río de Janeiro.
Gosh, you're going so fast. Oh!
He's like, what am I stealing today?
I know. Trying to get all the food below.
There's a monkey!
This up's no good. Oh,
Hi, monkey!
I didn't know each other.
lots of view of that monkey. Wow.
Be careful, he's like fine. Oh, you're okay. Right. Here. I'm gonna be kind of... Oh, he's so curious. Oh. Yo, you hold on to something. He's like right there. He like climbed the wire.
Oh, this one's kind of a fun hairstyle.
Yeah, he went that way. Can I put my leg back down? Father is like watching his baby though. Yeah, that's I think that's him right there.
I know. I've made it to the top. There he is. We can even see him, and there's some kind of service going on back there. So I don't know if I'm gonna get good photos, but there's such a beautiful view back there, and yeah. So another world wonder check marked. I'm gonna try to see if I can get good photos, but I don't know if I will be able to. There he is. Instagram versus reality, people. Look at this. Wow. I'm with my man, Preston. This is the only angle I can get because otherwise, all of this. And also, he's just way taller than me. But there we go.
We like tall men.
This is true. If I can even, I'm trying to grab his hand. This is not. Oh, this is the effort we need. Okay. All right. There's hope of some sort. Okay, getting photos was a little bit of a flop, but it's okay. Got some good ones. It's just hard because we're so close and then it's so crowded. You have like the double chin, but we got to see him. Walking up the stairs, all those stairs behind me to get up to the top. This is apparently the third most popular thing to do here, which was a nice surprise. We made it to the top. Well, pretty much. We were at the top, took some photos, walked down. Some people got drinks. Now we're gonna head down and have lunch. And yeah, it's so fun and colorful.
Fish, potato salad, mango, pasta. I just don't really know. I just grab a little bit of everything.
Can I ask you to be in the
About to go on Sugarloaf Mountain up there. Going on that. And fun fact, that is the only 360 cart in the world. Top of Sugarloaf Mountain. This is one of the must-go-to places here in Rio, and we just rode up the 360 contraption going up, and it's apparently the only one in the world, and it went only 3 minutes long. It's so fast. I did not expect that, but yeah, I don't know what we're doing here, but I'm excited, and I'm gonna check out the views over there. It's really sunny, and yeah, exciting, and that's also really pretty behind me.
red, and then you can make
the national tree of Brazil. We're going up another one of these cable cars up to the top. As you can see, it's coming in. Look at this view. So nice. And you can see different things. And yeah, you can see like a bridge back there, the water obviously. It's so nice. Does it have color? Ooh. Oh, it is blue. Hey everyone, I'm now back in the hotel room. It is about 5:40 p.m. We got here about an hour ago, but I've just been chilling honestly, and we've had a really long but good day sightseeing. Today was like the main day that we were sightseeing here in Rio. We still have all of tomorrow, and then we're leaving the day after tomorrow to go to another city in Brazil. But tomorrow is a free day, and a lot of us are doing a boat tour in the like midday 3 p.m. But I might make that a separate video, just because you've been seeing a lot of footage. I've been doing a lot of things today, and I kind of wanted to do just a little recap. So I woke up and quickly tried to get ready, have breakfast, and be ready to go at 8 a.m. because we had our first stop be Christ the Redeemer, which is one of the 7 wonders of the world. And I looked at the list, and I've been to all of them but one now. And it's funny because the one I haven't been to is Chichen Itza in Mexico, and I've been to the Cancun area like twice, but I've never gone to Chichen Itza, which is unfortunate, so I need to do that. But that was like the main thing I wanted to do in Rio and in Brazil, is see Christ the Redeemer, because it's just such an iconic thing to see. And that was the first thing we saw, and apparently it is covered at 50% of the time by clouds, and so we were pretty lucky that it wasn't. But as we were leaving, the clouds were coming in. If you're facing Christ the Redeemer, the clouds were coming in from the east side, and I don't know how much longer it was, you know, going to cover him, but the timing was pretty good. I will say it was definitely one of those like Instagram versus reality moments. It was so crowded, and I knew immediately, I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna get a photo without people in it and everywhere around me. And I wasn't like too excited about the photos that I got, but I think I did get like one good photo that I can use. It's just really hard when it's like an object that's way above you and you're trying to like do like a low photo, and you don't want any double chins going on or anything like that. And then there's so many people there, but the views were spectacular. We got to take like a little train that's like into the mountain on the way up, which is really nice and cool. And there was like someone from the Vatican there today, like in Italy, the Vatican, like one of the popes, the cardinal or something. I honestly don't know exactly all the details, but there was someone there, which made it more crowded because they had to like block off the area for some people in the cardinal. Yeah, but anyway, I had to just, it was interesting to see, but there was a lot of people, and then there's a lot going on, but it was really cool. I will say, I feel like the statue itself is a little smaller than I expected. I feel like from what I've seen from just like media and the internet, that like anywhere that you are in the city, you can see Christ the Redeemer, and it's like this massive thing overlooming the city, and you can see him from a good amount of places, but like I couldn't see him until today when we went there. Like you can't see him from this area, at least that I've noticed, like where the hotel is, and he's not like super huge from afar. It was so really cool. So I got to do that and hit that off of my bucket list like immediately. And then next we had a surprise, my tour guide was saying, and I didn't know what he meant by that, and I'm gonna look so I don't forget the names of things. Probably gonna say it wrong, but I looked at things to do before the tour had started, and one of the top things that everyone was saying was to go to the Escadaria Selaron stairs, and they're just like these really pretty colorful steps in like these different tiles and everything. And so being able to hit that was really cool because again, I had researched and that came up pretty quickly. And then afterwards we went to Sugarloaf Mountain, which I also had found in my research, and that was really pretty. A lot of people actually liked it more than Christ the Redeemer because there's more to do, and I can see that. It's just like for me, like knowing for many years about this world wonder, like I can't beat it because I'm just so excited to have finally seen it. But Sugarloaf Mountain was really cool. So you get there and it's actually like the base of where you start. It's right by a college, the College for Engineering, because Brazil isn't known, at least like when it was built around 1912, I believe, it wasn't known for engineering like some other countries in the world is. So it was like a really big feat for not only Brazil but South America in general, and they did have help with like outsiders. And today's version of like the different, I was based on like the names of they almost look like not ski lifts, oh my gosh, what is it called, but the like things that like the capsules that take you from like the base of the ground to the mountain. This is the third version of them since the early 1900s, and each year or each version has like a different country that's helped them out, and this one, Switzerland, has helped them build these particular like structures. And this is the only 360 lift that exists, with like the windows being all around 360 in the world, which I was kind of surprised by. I'm like, have I not been in a 360? But maybe not. But yeah, that's what my tour guide was saying, which is pretty cool. So we took that, and it takes you from the base all the way to the top of the first mountain in under 3 minutes. It's really fast. And then we were there for a little bit, and it's just like a nice viewpoint. There's like some statues of jaguars, some places to grab like a bite to eat or something like that. And then from there we were able to grab another lift from that mountain to the top of another mountain that was even higher than the first one, and that was also the same thing, like 360 windows, fast. And that was really cool. And by the time we got to the top of the second one, we had like an hour and a half plus to like hang out and take photos. So that was really cool. I also got like an acai bowl, which was great, and just chatted with people, took lots of photos. There was a cotton candy machine, which felt very like Japan and Korea vibes. That's what we did, and by the time we got back, it was like after 4, so between 8 to like 4 something. We've been out and about, so I'm pretty tired, so I might take a nap. But I know I got between like my clips before and now at the end of the day, with the in-between, I got plenty of footage for a video. So I believe I'm going to be ending off this video for the first official day of my EF Ultimate Break trip. But in reality, it's like day 3 because we had our travel day, then we had yesterday, which was like a arrive, rest, have a welcome dinner day, and then today is day 3. But it is like the first full day of activities and actually like starting and doing everything, and it's been really good. So yeah, that has been today, and I hope you enjoyed watching it. If you have any questions about the EF Brazil and Argentina trip, let me know, or if you have questions about Brazil just in general. I am planning to go out to dinner, and some people are going out. We'll see, because I'm tired. Not as tired as I thought I'd be, honestly, because you know it's always hard to get a good night's sleep in a new hotel, and I won't lie, the beds here aren't very comfortable. You know, what can you do? So anyway, if I get any like dinner clips or anything else, I'll be sure to add them. But otherwise, that's the only other plans really for today. So I'm excited to see you all in day 2, or should I say more like 4 of this trip, and I'll be tomorrow. So thank you all so much, and I'll see you later. Bye.
How do you say? I'm like, yeah, what?